It's been such a long time since NIO's price has moved in a positive manner. Month after month, we've seen their stock market price go down, and with the recent decline of tech stocks in general, so did the company's performance. However, people might already be thinking that institutions are behind all this, and there's rumors that these huge investment firms are trying to get NIO's stocks at all costs. Why is this happening, and how do these companies do this? As we all know, NIO has been performing rather excellently this 2024, but there seems to be a barrier to their stock price from booming. Is it true that huge investment firms are all behind this? Or is NIO really just a bad company to invest in? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. NIO's latest stock price has investors and stockholders in a frenzy again. And as the same as the previous times, NIO did not end on a good note recently. Their price has plummeted even lower to $3.76. That's a decrease of a little over 0.5% just today from the previous trading day's closing price. With this continuous plummet of their stock price, people are now starting to look at the probable reasons behind this. After all, NIO has been achieving astronomical numbers in their sales and have been investing heavily in R&D and infrastructure, which is why some people think that the company's stock price just doesn't make any sense. Others have lost all hope and have let go of their NIO stocks. But some stockholders believe that this is the doing of huge institutions who want to increase their NIO shares. And apparently those who sold their NIO shares to these investment firms did not decide well for their portfolio. Is there some truth to this? Before you decide, let's look at the recent numbers first. A chart on MarketBeat shows the recent trend of how the volume of short interest in NIO has moved in the last few months. In a capsule, there are quite a lot of people, institutions, and maybe even huge corporations that are betting for NIO stock to go down. The more short interest a company has, it means the more people want its stock price to go down. In just 1 month, from the end of June to the end of July, the number of short interest for NIO has increased by over 6 million shares. And if we go back to around November of 2022, when NIO's price has seen some action and is trying to increase beyond $40, the next following months saw an increase of these short positions. All of this happened when NIO reported an all-time high in monthly sales in November 2022. This is why you really can't blame people if they start to think that something fishy is going on. However, these are all just rumors, and maybe those who are shorting NIO are just looking for ways to earn from the company. Some of you might wonder if they're really shorting NIO on purpose. What do these institutions gain? Why would they want NIO's price to go down? Well, for one, as I mentioned before, they'd be able to increase their number of NIO shares at a very cheap price. Secondly, they might see that NIO will soon be the next big thing, not just in the EV sphere, but also in the tech industry as a whole. As stated in the Motley Fool's article about NIO, the company has succeeded where the rest of their competitors have failed. This is huge, given that the publication is one of the most trusted in the industry when it comes to unbiased views on stocks. So, what are the upsides that they see in NIO? NIO has clearly positioned itself as the leader in battery swap technology within the EV industry, a title that comes with several achievements. In China, NIO's battery swap technology is rapidly gaining popularity, highlighted by the impressive milestone of 50 million cumulative swaps. This achievement is more than just a number. It shows that consumers are increasingly choosing battery swaps over traditional charging methods. In fact, nearly 60% of the energy powering NIO vehicles now comes from these swaps. This preference isn't just about convenience, it's also about cost savings. NIO estimates that its battery swap technology has saved its drivers a combined total of almost $3 billion compared to the cost of gasoline-powered vehicles. That's such a huge number for all NIO users. The momentum behind NIO's battery swap strategy is further bolstered by partnerships with major automakers like Changan, Geely, Chery, Jack, and Lotus. Looking ahead, NIO is well-positioned to capitalize on two significant trends. First, with the growing number of new energy vehicles, millions of batteries will soon reach the end of their warranties, leading to expensive replacements. Second, even though only a fraction of NIO's swap stations are currently profitable, the company is planning to install 1,000 more stations this year alone. As these stations become more common and partnerships strengthen, NIO's battery swap service could become a mainstream option in China. But NIO's achievements don't just end there. They're still continually building their battery swapping infrastructure, and they've recently announced that their swap factory in Wuhan is now hiring employees. Their first fourth-generation battery swap station in Beijing also has just been unveiled. What's inside this new station? NIO's Beijing battery swap station is packed with advanced technology that truly sets it apart. It features 6 ultra-wide-angle LiDARs and 4 powerful Orin X chips, offering a combined 1,016 TOPS of processing power. These may sound foreign to us, but this all basically means that this cutting-edge technology allows for one-touch and assisted battery swapping, which means that the entire process of changing the battery in NIO's EVs is smoother and more efficient. The station also boasts a faster swapping time, now 22% quicker than the previous model. In just 2 minutes and 24 seconds, a swap is complete, and the station can handle up to 480 swaps per day with its 23 battery slots. This improvement means less waiting and more convenience for NIO drivers. In some cases, the time to swap a battery in a NIO station is faster than fueling up in a gasoline station. Additionally, the station includes a 640 kilowatts supercharger, delivering a maximum of 765 amperes current and 1000 voltage. The charging gun is lightweight and liquid-cooled, making it easy for users to operate. These advanced features of the Beijing battery swap station are not just technical upgrades. They represent a significant boost to NIO's infrastructure. By enhancing the speed and efficiency of battery swaps and offering powerful charging options, NIO is setting a new standard for convenience and reliability. This is a critical step in improving the overall experience for NIO owners and strengthening the company's position in the EV market. On top of this, NIO has also recently rolled out their AI-powered voice assistant in the last quarter. They call their AI assistant Nomi GPT, which is designed to enhance the interaction between passengers and their vehicles. This advanced assistant is now available for vehicles equipped with the Banyan system, which is part of NIO's newer NT 2.0 platform. This AI-driven system is not just smarter, but also capable of expressing deeper emotions, making interactions with the vehicle feel more personalized and intuitive. Imagine being able to communicate with your vehicle, and not just ask it for directions, but also several queries that might help you out. That's so cool. This is because Nomi GPT offers a wide range of capabilities, from answering questions about various topics like science, history, and movies, to controlling vehicle functions such as adjusting ambient lighting. It connects seamlessly with NIO's products, services, and communities, providing a more efficient and enjoyable experience for drivers and passengers alike. For NIO drivers, this technology represents a meaningful advancement in how they operate and interact with their vehicles. Whether it's navigating complex commands or simply making the driving experience more enjoyable, Nomi GPT is set to make everyday tasks easier and more intuitive, further enhancing the appeal of NIO's vehicles. Given that NIO has pushed the EV industry forward, and yet their price is still at rock-bottom levels, you really can't blame their stockholders if they think that there's price manipulation and intentional shorting behind the scenes. What the fans of NIO are calling for, however, is that people should still hold on to their NIO stocks and not let the big corporations take advantage of them. How about you? Do you think there's intentional and bad motives behind the shorting of NIO's stock? Let us know your thoughts below. If you want to learn more about NIO and the EV industry in general, you can also click on any of the videos on your screen. And lastly, it would greatly help the channel grow if you interact with the video. Leave a comment, like, and share this with your friends if you like them to stay updated on the latest happenings with NIO. See you in the next video.